hello there, welcome to IWD's Kronic Pain Show 42. I am IVATOPIA, and alongside me is
SupernovaTiffy!
As we're watching Pitbull make his entrance. I'm not sure if he's got a match today or what, we'll find out, or maybe he's in here to talk.
Shouldn't you know?
I don't always know, because the commissioner runs the show. Sometimes he lets us know beforehand, sometimes he doesn't.
Well, why doesn't he let you know?
Because he likes to surprise us, that's why.
I don't like surprises.
And before he was commissioner, when Theodore used to be the commissioner, he used to like running the show as he wanted, and he didn't like letting us know anything.
So
and
you're always left out of the loop.
Before that we knew everything, because the backstage people who were in charge told us beforehand.
Oh.
But obviously now we have a commissioner who likes to surprise their fans and wants to do good for the company, and before that we had a commissioner who wanted to do what's best for him and his group. What was obviously the Executioners at the time, before they fell out.
I need to catch up.
Yeah, definitely. Because obviously his group was led by TJ Eclipse. But from Theodore constantly was trying to, you know, overstep his bounds. Like, you know, you annoyed him, I'm going to fire you. Think of TJ Eclipse, here he comes. I'm going to fire you and all this stuff. And then TJ would say, no, you're not. And that's hence why they had the whole thing where he turned on TJ and kicked out the group. And speaking of which, TJ Eclipse, our former world champ, is making his entrance today. Remember last week, he was challenged by Ivan Reaver. Wasn't he? He was challenged to put his a rematch for the title on the line. I'm assuming after he's done his match, he's going to announce to everyone if he accepts or not. I'm hoping he does. And let these two finally end this war with each other. He may do.
Yeah, I don't think he will.
He's a very talkative guy normally. Very in your face as we go to the start of the show.
It's all talking, no play.
Go to the start of the show now. Well, hello there, and welcome to IVATOPIA'S Wrestling Domination. This is Kronic Pain Show 42. Game is Pro Wrestling X, currently in early access on Steam, where you can buy it, as you can see from the link on the screen. Me, IVATOPIA, and my wife, who's going to be helping out with this, have nothing to do with the game other than buying it and playing it and enjoying it. And I'd also like to add, the opening music you can hear right now is from the title screen of the Pro Wrestling X game itself. Hope you enjoy this show. Hey, the pictures are up, we're informed it is Pitbull vs TJ Eclipse. That is the opening match tonight. Following that, we are going to have apparently Ivan Reaver and Theodore. That's going to be big. And following this is none other than the world title on the line. Tiger's getting a title shot against Crusher. This should be big. Obviously, as the match is underway, Tiger is a rookie, but let's see how he does later tonight. Okay, oh, beautiful drop kick straight to TJ's face as soon as we start. And speaking of which, I believe we have Pitbull in the back, pre-recorded message. Let's go to
did you
it.
see that?
That was amazing lion salt. And use his knees in face. Let's go to the pre-recorded message of Pitbull now. Last week, none other than me, Pitbull, destroyed Ivan Reaver. You know, the guy who was in the main event at the pay-per-view and lost. And this week I will destroy TJ Eclipse, the former, I got to emphasise that, former two-time world champion, who also was in that match. And guess what? At that pay-per-view I defeated Striker. The only guy I haven't beaten at this point in time is Bryce, who Crusher beat. But Striker is on par with Bryce, so what do you think, Crusher? I've equalled you in every way and surpassed you, and at the pay-per-view that belt will be coming home and make me the two-time world champion. And as for my crew out there, the true crew members who stood back me, the true ones who believe in the dog, I'm going to bite, scratch, and whatever it takes to be the champ again. And as for all you false crew members who, you know, back me when it's convenient, screw you. Back after a low blow to TJ Eclipse. What's your thoughts on what Pitbull just had to say to everyone's SupernovaTiffy?
I think he can win. I don't know why, but I think he's got the oomph and the pizzazz to win.
Well, his record stands for itself. He's our first ever undefeated world champion. Oh, low blow. Where obviously TJ is our first and only two-time world champion.
Not for long.
For Oma. He's actually, his title reigns together is probably one of the longest. Probably covers at least 3 months, if I'm not mistaken. Together, combining them. I think Pete Pitbull's is like a month, maybe a month and a half is combined. But Pitbull was cheated out of the title. TJ's been cheated out a few times, but at the same time he cheated to win it, so...
Serves him right.
Yeah, well, look at that. Oh, he's gone for a pin after that amazing jawbreaker. Oh, rope break, the ref called the rope. Pitbull, great ring awareness then, was on the rope. What's your thoughts on the match so far?
I think he's doing very well. Wait, what's he doing now?
This is a power driver. Oh, to the neck.
That looked like...
Oh, yep, definitely. He cut him open big time. He is bleeding all over the place. And of course, currently, Oh, look at that blow. What a camera angle. Currently, TJ has a rematch clause to have a title match. If after this match, he said he was going to, you know, accept Ivan's or not. Pitbull is the current #1 contender. Speaking of which, we're going to the back.
One thing before I go out and do my match. You know what? Striker. You're at home now, drinking through a straw. At least you can't beat your wife no more. But maybe she will beat you instead. Or she makes you some bread.
He's trying to rhyme about bread and wife beating. What do you think on that?
I think he's got a lot to say. Or at least a lot he wants to share, even if nobody wants to hear.
Yeah, because like I said, it's like, basically he's only got striker still when this was should have been over last week, and
I don't know, but I don't think TJ's going to stand up much longer. He seems a little wobbly.
Oh, look at that blood spot. He's about to get his head in it again.
Right, lost a lot of blood, too.
Ow, oh, he's going high. What's he going to do here? What's this move? Hey, moonsault! Oh, ooh. Beautiful.
I think that hurt him, too.
Definitely. Speaking of which, we have to go to the back to listen to Ivan Reaver.
Oh, no.
He's going for a lion salt. Beautiful.
Oh.
Tonight, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to beat Theodore. That embarrassment of last week with Pitbull ain't going to happen again. So if you had the guts, Pitbull, to get in the ring with me again, I will beat you. Hopefully, TJ will have the guts to accept my challenge. Then after I beat him, I will go on to the following pay-per-view and defeat the winner of you and Crusher. And I kind of hope you win, because I beat Crusher so many times it's not even funny no more. You know why? Because it's Reaver time.
Reaver time! You heard him! Reaver time! What's your thoughts on that? Oh, Bravebuster! What's your thoughts on what Ivan had to say?
Hurt.
Definitely. What's your thoughts on what Ivan had to say?
It's Reaver time!
Yeah, that also other stuff as well. Oh, he's going high. Pitbull, what's he going for?
Oh! But anyways, back to Reaver. I don't know. He's won almost every one.
With Crusher. Obviously, he had a horrible match with Pitbull last week. Pitbull, surprisingly, basically squished him. That doesn't really happen to him, but he did get hit with that candlestick before the match.
Everybody has an off day.
So hopefully it hasn't shaken his confidence. Look at this, going for another one.
I don't think it's going to shake his confidence at all.
3 in a row! Oh, TJ's getting straight up. That's impressive. That was impressive by TJ. 3 in a row and he gets up. Well, as I was saying, I hope it does shake his confidence, because we went through a month where he almost retired because of his confidence being shook, because he's so close to winning time and he keeps just missing out. People keep cheating him and stuff. Oh, no! Oh, he almost pinned Pitbull. Almost pinned a #1 contender. That's some heart on Pitbull.
So if he pins Pitbull, does that mean that he gets a shot at the title?
He's already got one. He's a former champ. He's got a rematch clause. He's already got a shot. But obviously, it would knock Pitbull's momentum, who's the #1 contender for the next pay-per-view. And obviously, it'd be good even if he ends up losing the title position, or either of them do. Theoretically, the winner of this will keep him higher in the rankings, won't it? More likely get another title match. So basically, if he refuses Ivan's challenge after Pitbull's shot, he's got his rematch.
Oh, okay.
But if he accepts Ivan's challenge and puts on the line, if Ivan beats him, Ivan will take his rematch instead. But next pay-per-view is Pitbull vs Crusher. Oh, what a clothesline! I think that's more of a shoulder barge. Oh, I thought it was going to go high again.
What's he doing?
Oh, lion salt to the back. Speaking of which, I'm getting word.
Who's going to get up first?
Pitbull. I believe the commissioner, Sir Dave, is in the back. Let go and listen to him now.
Yay, surprises.
The 2 referees. The idea was more coverage of the cage to see whose feet hits first. Fortunately, they both hit practically the same time. At my personal view, Gary won. But that would be biased, so I'm going by the refs. They both, one said Happy, one said Gary. For that reason, I'm making the match officially a draw, meaning champion's advantage. Happy man, you lucky son of a bitch, you've got your title still. And I've had a word with Gary about the situation, and he wants to talk about something later on anyway.
Wow, a draw!
Yes, and he keeps his belt because of that. And by the sound of it, he's not giving Gary a rematch because him and Gary spoke about something. But he said, oh, he dropped his feet on him.
But he deserves a rematch!
Yeah, but what he just said is him and Gary want to talk about something after. They come to some kind of agreement. Maybe he's going to give him a title match, a world title match. That would be worth giving the stream that opportunity up.
Yeah.
He is the first ever world champ we ever had in IWD's history, Gary, remember.
Or maybe they could be joint title holders.
Yeah, we'll find out later on. But for now, back to the match as we're seeing a... No, I thought it was going to pound on. There's no powerbomb. Oh, the back of his head on the bottom turnbuckles. You see that? He bounced. That's it. He's going to pin him. We go. No, rope break. We go to the back to listen to Theodore now.
So later tonight, I'm in the ring with Ivan Beaver, who was so embarrassing last week. How he lost so easily, yet some reason he says he's going to beat me, and then he moves on to, you know, about beating Pitbull, and then obviously last week he's on about TJ and yada 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 yada. In other words, I'm about to become the Extreme Champion in the next pay-per-view, I'm a former world champion. You didn't have Ivan, by the way. Yet, you think he's going to push over? No, it's not. You know why? Because I'm the greatest of all time. I'm Theodore. That's why these fans cheer for me the way they... Why are you being for me? Stop being for me! Stop booing for me! Stop booing for me!
Somebody's a little bit too big for their britches over there.
Well, it's like normal. The fans always boo him.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, beautiful snake eyes. It's like normally they boo for him and he hates it. He wants them to love him and they don't because of his personality.
Then he should embrace the hate.
He says, I love you, cheers or something, and he embraces the booing him. They always complains about it. But he was in the first ever Iron match with him and TJ Eclipse. He almost won that, and he's the first ever guy who tapped out in our history. But granted, he was like 26, 27 minutes into the match, so most people at that point.
Most people probably loaded out before that.
Yeah.
But
so, what a moonsault! Because like I said, you may not like his personality or his tactics, but when he's pushed into a corner, he is good. He is the only guy at one IPV to win 4 matches. No one thought he had a chance to become the champ at the end.
2,
3 pin TJ. That is big for Pitbull. Last week he pinned Ivan Reaver. This week he pinned TJ. A lot more difficult this week than his winning over Ivan Reaver was, but he had to work more to this week. It felt like, but that was a big win for him. Number contender is getting a lot of momentum at the moment as we go to match replays. You want to talk us through them?
Oh no, you can.
What do you mean?
We'll go together.
Well, there's a beautiful lion salt, and look at that, instantly.
I thought that was a moonsault.
Off the ropes is a lion salt, off the top rope is a moonsault.
Oh.
That's a moonsault. It's basically springboard lion salt.
Oh, okay.
But basically, as he hit that, TJ got straight up from it. That was impressive on his part.
TJ's been very impressive in this match, actually. I'm surprised.
Did you see that? How he pulled his legs away from the ropes? That was good ring awareness of Pitbull, because earlier, TJ got the ring, ropes, and Pitbull also did. So that was really good on his part. He's got his arms in the air. Oh, TJ's in the ring. I think he's asking for the mic. Someone's going to pass him. Come on, get in the mic. Okay.
Man, I think he needs to see a doctor first.
Yeah, I think he wants the mic, though. Okay, he's got the mic.
But still, look at that face.
Okay, the mic's not working. Why is the mic not working? Please get the mic working. We aren't to hear what TJ says. Oh, what the... Grimold's attacking him.
Grimold obviously doesn't want to hear what he has to say.
We want to know if he's going to set for Ivan. Again and again, this is vicious. He broke it, look at that.
Did you see all the blood on it?
Yes. Oh, to the head again.
Oh, did you see the blood splatter there?
Yes. You pin him for it's not an official match. Too, I guess trying to embarrass him.
I guess show that again.
Yeah, TJ's kicking out.
Way to kick a man when he's down, though.
Yeah, he's just wrestled. He's got caught. What's he going to do to him? Oh, a body slam, power slam even. Boom. Look at the power, it bounced. The Kendall, the broken stick, in it. Oh, the broken piece, I think it hit his penis. He must slice it open.
Disrespect continues from Sir Dave. I am Grimhold. You know who I am. You know what I'm capable of. Why do you disrespect me so much? You didn't even mention me after I challenged you last week. After I obliterated you. After I obliterated Gary. After I brought hell down on this federation. This wrestling company. IWD. Why did you not even acknowledge me? This is on your head tonight. What happens to TJ Eclipse?
This is not good. What's he going to do to him? Oh, he's in the air. Oh, it's vicious.
State time and time again that Sir Dave's about respect, about bringing pure wrestling back. Yet you won off a fluke. When you won the world title for fluke, what did you do? You restarted the match and you got the proper result where you lost and did not win that IWD champion. I'm a former IWD champion. I'm a former Extreme champion, and you fluked with me, but the match did not get restarted because your disrespect goes from hell and back, and that's what I'm going to bring to you unless you acknowledge me.
Oh, whoa. The reason I didn't acknowledge you, because as they put it, sometimes you know you should just ignore bad behaviour, ignore little children to teach them a lesson, and that's what I was doing to you, but you're taking this too far. And as I said earlier, Gary had something to say, and you know what Gary had to say? Me and him decided next week it's going to be you one-on-one with the insane one, Gary. How'd you like them? Respect that, people.
You little coward. I want you, Sir Dave, not that insane scumbag. I took him apart last week. He is done with. I can take you apart again and again. That is fun. Messing with that little insane rubbish is not. But if it is what it takes, then fine, next week. You're feeding him to the wolves, and that's what I will do to him. I'll rip him apart.
because it's going to be very grim for him and you if you do not give me what I want.
What's he doing to TJ again?
What did TJ ever do to him? No.
This is not...
Stop this right now. You lay another finger on TJ Clips and I will fire you on the spot. Do you hear me? You will not get away with this. And maybe the ignoring you wasn't the best idea with you. So that's why, after having a word with Gary, we came up with another way to hope to start your fire for next week. Hit him, Gary.
Gone up the... Oh, he got hit! Gary's come out of nowhere!
Do you think he'll attack TJ again?
Well, if he said he'd be fired, I think he's going after Sir Dave and Gary's headed him off. That must be what their little deal is. He's leaving Happy Man for a bit to focus on him, and he's going to get some kind of special treatment. Last time something like this happened, he got himself a world title match.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming that's what's going to happen.
So Gary's doing this to West Friend.
Yeah, he's going to the back. Oh, we're going to the next match. Ivan Reaver and Theodore. Wow.
But I want to go see that match.
That's next week, they said. That was the big announcement. They have to get it from next week. Be here next week, and you get to see it. Oh, man, personal. But what?
Sir Dave won fair and square. Why does he keep saying that?
Because he can't believe that someone's actually pinned him. Because he is a monster in a business.
Well, he needs to get over it. Everybody loses occasionally.
Yeah, like Ivan did last week. He wants to change it this week. So, but basically, in Grimhole's eyes, it was a fluke. And he's going to prove it. He wants to prove it was just a fluke and beat Sir Dave at the pay-per-view.
And you don't see Ivan being all grumpy and moody.
Not at the moment. He has in the past. months and months ago. He's got over that now. Got a lot better attitude from him now than he used to have. Look at him in the ring. The crowds are going berserk for him. Like he said, it's Reaver time. And his opponent, of course, is Theodore, who is a former world champion.
Where's he at?
Should be out any second. And it also, he's a former commissioner.
There he is. He's just like, take a sweet time.
Well, yeah, he basically wants the show to roll around him. Hence, when he was a commissioner, a lot of our pay-per-views got named after his group.
Really?
Yeah, that's why we had the Eclipse pay-per-view, because of their leader, TJ Eclipse, and stuff like that. We had the Execution pay-per-view, basically because...
I'm surprised that mask still fits.
Yeah, his head is very big.
Lord.
Look at him, little, like, crotch chops there by him, the arrogance to the fans. He's making his way...
I'm sure there's some ladies out there that love that, so...
Probably. The thing is, when this guy's in the corner, he's good. Like I said, he's the only guy who's won 4 matches in the same pay-per-view the same night.
Oh, wow.
When no one believed he would win. They thought he was like one of the long shots, and somehow he pulled it off. Look at the last pay-per-view.
Who do you think will win this one?
I'm hoping Ivan Reaver. But if you look at the last pay-per-view, he was in the first ever 6-man elimination match. He started off number 1. First 2 guys in for 5 minutes. Every 2 minutes a new guy came out. Pinned submissions, and he won it from number 1. That's why he's got an Extreme title match for next pay-per-view against, currently, Happy Man. Since he somehow, by the skin of his teeth, kept his belt against Gary, it seems. So unless something happens between now and then, it's him and Happy Man. Oh! What amazing lion soul with the knees to the face. Was that mask actually help him now, like protect his face, or would it, shove it more into his face? What do you think? Will that be beneficial to him or not? Oh, what a clothesline!
I think it depends on the material. I know it's like a little bit technical, but...
Devil goes high, what's he doing? Clothesline! Oh. Beautiful!
Ooh, he flipped him.
This is all Ivan Reaver so far. The complete opposite from what happened last week. And as soon as I said that, he gets blocked.
And he gets...
Pile drived. He pile drived him deep into the canvas then.
I'm surprised there's not an imprint of his head.
That's good for Ivan. Oh, he went for a low blow attempt, and he missed. And he got caught. And he's... Brainbuster!
You were saying earlier?
Well, I said until I said that. I hope I not turn into the Tyler Steele of the group. Because last time, every time you make a prediction, it would go the opposite way. Every single match. He goes, well, this guy's going to win. He would lose. This guy's going to win. He would lose. Hope I'm not taking his role.
Well, if that's the case, then I think Ivan Reaver will lose.
Hope not. The fans don't want him to either. Oh, did you see that? He knocked him out the ring, and then Theodore pulled himself back in quickly, saved himself, and managed to block Ivan on the way in. That was good move by Theodore, like I said. You don't like this guy. You may think he's arrogant, you may dislike him in every way possible.
But he's still got some good moves.
Yeah, you can't deny his skill, and that's what makes him so dangerous. He would do anything under the sun to win, cheat, backstab what it takes, and then on top of that, he's actually good in the rings. And this is what Ivan used to be like. But Ivan's
what
now
do you mean
sticking to the
he used to be like?
Well, like I said, it's the reason he didn't win the title the first time. He backstabbed his protege, who was the future of the business, Striker. And then he went all the way the whole month going, I'm going after my...
did you see that?
Yeah, it was amazing. Going after the guys who I think attacked
you.
That was amazing. The guys I think attacked you. But then it turned out he was the guy who attacked him. He was just doing that to get the off himself. He's had many tricks up his sleeve in the past, but he's taking a more high road from now on. See if that helps. Oh, look at the blood. Speaking of Happy Man, our current Extreme Champion, he won it because Ivan and him partnered, and he basically helped Happy win it. They've kind of fallen out since then. But, oh, he's pinning him before we go back to listen to Gary. Let's go to it now.
Happy Man, you're so lucky. You know why you're lucky? Cause I have basically beat you 2 times for that belt. You quit on the phone. It didn't count. You lucky son of a... Then I got out the case before you. It didn't count. Because the 2 refs couldn't decide. And then I made you tap at least 3 times. 3 times before that. But you know what? You know what? It's fine. You're lucky you get to keep that belt for now. You know why? Because the insane one has his sights set on Grimhold. And you know why I'm going to Grimhold? Because he attacked me. You don't attack the insane one and get away with it. And not only that, so they has asked me and come up with a deal with me to help him. And I accepted.
Back with him, Brainbuster driving.
Real quick, do you think Gary's insane for accepting that deal?
Depends what the deal turns out to be. If he ends up becoming the world champ from it, then no. But then again, if he gets destroyed, is that ended by Grimhold, who really just wants Sir Dave, then yes. But then again, he's insane and unpredictable.
Too many scenarios!
Yeah, you never know if he's going to come at you, or run from you, or low blow you, or face you down, you know.
Or stare you to death.
Yeah, there's a few matches he's came out and he just stared at people who thought he was going to interfere, and they got distracted.
1, 2,
T-Day! Wow, T-Day pinned Ivan, that was a big win!
That's right!
Hey!
I
Boo,
was right!
Boo,
I was right!
Shush,
Woo! Go
boo.
SupernovaTiffy!
Boo! As we go to match replays, a low blow. As I say, there's been a few matches where he's actually come in the ring, he just stared at someone and left, and the person got that distracted, they lost the match.
Weird.
That's what I said, you never know what he's going to do. That's why he's so unpredictable. And he likes that because, again, that's his arsenal. That's how he plays his mind games with it. Oh, beautiful that was.
He tried to turn this match around right there.
To me, that was a very competitive match. I could have gone either way. But, you know, last week when Ivan just got basically destroyed because that candlestick to start with, he didn't really have any offense. But this one, this could either way.
Do you think Ivan might get tired and fed up with following the rules that'll break him again?
I don't know, because he really wants that world title. That's been his dream since day one. He's just never been able to get it.
It's always just been a little bit out of his grasp.
Because, like I said, after last pay-per-view, Ivan and TJ Eclipse, alongside Gary, are actually tying for the most pay-per-views main events. And you've got the first ever IWD World Champion in there, and the 2-time, and the guy who's never won it. And he's tying up there with the most main events in our IWD history. Obviously, next week we have Pitbull adding to his tally, and Crusher. Well, not next
Reaver's
week.
not getting up.
Oh, and then the main event now, Crusher and Tiger, IWD World Championship. We've got the muscle and the power of Tiger taking on Crushers. But of course, Tiger's still a rookie. He debuted taking on TJ Eclipse, almost pinned him, but instead of going for the pin, he kept picking up and destroying him. He wanted to injure him.
You think he's got it in him?
I don't know, I think he's got the power to do it, it's just if he's still got the rookie mistakes in him.
Does he have the skill, though, is the question.
Yes, he's got the skill, but is he still too much of a rookie? That's my point. Like I said with his debut match, he destroyed TJ. He should have been the world champion in his debut, but instead of winning the title and pinning him, he picked him up. He wanted to end his career and make a statement, and by trying to end his career, it gave TJ the opening to keep his title. And TJ was not impressed with him. A few weeks later, he actually invited him to the Executioners.
Really?
Yeah, so he became the 5th member at the time. Since the group split up, Theodore's technically still in name, and don't use the Execution name anymore, with Tiger and with Overlord. But obviously, Theodore ain't going to be helping much.
Man, what is with these people and their long entrances?
They're here for the fans to enjoy them as they come out.
Yeah, but they wait for the anticipation. Their fans want you out to do your thing.
Well, these two, theoretically, don't really like the fans no more. They're both heels, so they don't really care what the fans think. They just want...
They still have some fans out there.
Yeah, I'm sure
I hear some yays. They're not all boos.
Very little. Well, this guy, since he's been back...
See, look at that lady over there. She's cheering.
But since this guy's been back, this guy's been a monster. And the thing what's scary about Crusher, he's got the strength. To me, he's just as strong as that guy in the ring, Tiger. But he's faster. He can be high-flying. He's like the total package. And that's what's so scary about this guy. As this match is underway.
So who do you think will win?
Experience-wise, Crusher.
I don't know, there's an oddly placed kendo stick sitting over there.
That's because this is a hardcore match.
Is there... Oh, there's one in the ring, too!
That's what I'm saying. There's a
There's
hardcore
one
match.
behind them.
Yeah, the backstage people, I think maybe it was Theodore at the time who's commissioner. The backstage people decided we wanted hardcore matches, so they started putting them in the ring and stuff.
Oh.
Oh, he low-blowed him! And of course that's all legal, it's hardcore. This is going to be a big test for Tiger. Tonight could be the new world champ. I really hope he pulls it off, but I very much doubt it. I'm going to be Crusher, personally.
Hopefully he doesn't try to do anything stupid, like end somebody's career again.
Yeah, I think he's learned from that, but you never know with this guy. Uh-oh, Kendo versus Kendo. Oh, we're going to have
Who thinks the better kendoist?
Tiger. That's a slamming Crusher in the head. He had the advantage, though, because he was in the ring, bring it down as soon as he came in. Crusher had to get to his feet. Oh, look at that. He like smacked him and hit him with his elbow on the way down. See that? Oh, he just took that. Oh, that shot. I was going to say he didn't take that one. The last shot he just took.
Oh, did you see his face when he fell?
Yeah.
I think he might have lost a tooth.
He won't be pretty pleased with that if that's the case. Oh, he messed up. He messed up. Oh, no, he hasn't. Maybe he has. Yes, he has.
No,
that man.
You were saying?
I'm surprised he's doing so well against Crusher, considering this is our world champ. Oh, he's going for it. Powerbomb!
Oh.
That could end it right there. Yeah, he's going for it. We got a new world champ, I believe.
One, two,
oh, so close. That was almost a free.
You spoke too soon.
That was so close.
You need a shush.
Most guys can't kick out of something like that when that guy's doing it too.
He's not most guys, though.
It's like, you know, a building. As he goes sharpshooting, we go to the back to listen to
him. Oh, no, you don't think
he'll
he'll tap out, do you?
Get this straight. I'm the lucky one, Gary says. You made me tap out 3 times. Let me add, they were not official matches, so they don't count. You made me tap out. And so I quit on the phone. The ref wasn't there. It doesn't count. Like now, I quit means nothing when it doesn't count. And then yes, I may have bent the rules slightly to win the match. I don't call it cheating, I call it using my brain, outsmarting Sergey, outsmarting Gary, outsmarting the IWD fans. That is what I do. That is what a champion does. That is why I'm the happy man. That's for the cage match. My feet hit first. I don't care what Sergey thinks. I don't care what Gary thinks. I don't care what that other stupid referee thinks. I outsped you. I outmaneuvered you. I am still the extreme champion because I am the greatest champion of all time. I am happy man and I run this place. And that is the bottom line because the happy man says so. So know your role and be happy all the time, or else we'll never ever be the same happiness again.
Back with a
kendo! Kendo stick to the face!
And he's bleeding. Crimson Mask too. Oh.
So what did you think of what Happy Man just said?
It's true what he's saying, that he's outsmarting people and he's still the champ, and you can't deny that. You know, his methods of doing it aren't exactly liked. And, low blow, and at the end of the day, yes, he may have tapped out 3 times that don't count, and he may have tapped out during the I Quit match, the ref wasn't there, that's all true. But the point is, Gary was showing him up by doing it. But at the end of the day, what the important thing is, he's got the strap around his waist still, and in his hand. And I guess that's what matters to him. What's your thoughts on it? As we've seen another powerbomb! Oh, this has been a brawl with these two.
Like, I understand that he hit...
Well, we have a pin, I just hold you there. 2, almost new world champ, almost.
Like, I understand that he's upset because at the end of the day, they should have had a champion. Somebody should have seen whose foot touched first. And maybe if they would have, he wouldn't have been so angry about the whole situation.
I personally, my view on it is that Happy Man wouldn't have been angry as long as he's announced the winner. You know, Gary could have touched the floor, Happy's still in the ring. If the ref said, oh, you know, you won still, he would take it. That's what he's angry about, the fact that it was close and he could have lost his title.
Well, then he should work harder to keep it.
But that's, in his view, he is. He's outsmarting people left, right, and centre. He's bending the rules to keep that belt. He's working hard for that belt. He's outsmarting the IWD fans. He's outsmarting me and you. He's outsmarting fans. He's outsmarting the locker room.
Smartering?
Outsmartering.
Outsmartering.
Outsmartering. Spear. What a spear. Oh, he's doing a little dance. And he got speared back.
Oh.
Tiger's going, if you can do it, I can do it better.
Danced.
You can do it, I can do it better. He's going by the hair. What's he doing there?
Oh no.
Oh, another spear.
They like spearing, don't
Yeah,
they?
the phone call coming through from home. We're gonna
I
find
wonder
out
who it is and what they have to say.
Yeah, tap it through now.
Who?
Oh, we've got Striker on the phone for us. Hi Striker, how you doing? A bit beaten up, but apart from that, I'm doing fine, IVATOPIA. Thanks for asking. That is great to hear, Striker. But the real question, the burning question is, last week you said you were going away for a month. Next pay-per-view you'll be back. But after that vicious attack you had, is that still going to happen? Or has Pitbull Crusher ended your career? Good question. Basically, as far as I'm concerned, they gave me a beating. They've added an extra few days to my recovery time, but I was planning to be recovered a week before I come back anyway. Like I said, I'm a bit banged up now. I'm recuperating. My lovely wife is helping me recuperate. Gwen is amazing, by the way. And by the way, I don't beat her, and she will come out and tell you that quite simply. That I'm in love with her, she's in love with me. And basically, when I come back, I'm praying Pitbull after that attack last week, that dishonourable attack with him and Crusher, after his words earlier, how he basically said, I'm done with, and he's finished, and he's beat me again and again. I'm praying he beats Crusher for that title, because you know what, if he does, I will come back, I'll win that amazing match that Sir Dave's going to set me up with, and then the following month, I'll set my sights going for him. And after I get my title match, it may take a month, after it may take 2 months, it may take 3 months, but I will win that belt, and take it off Pitbull's waist. And when that happens, you know what? I will put it up in line against Crusher to get my revenge on him too, and I'll defeat him too, embarrass the pair of them. They both think I'm a nobody. I don't deserve to be in this ring with them. I'm the showstopper, I'm crying out loud. They've only met so far a hurt showstopper who is one of the most dangerous guys in this business. Now imagine when I come back and I'm fully recovered. You're going to get the true showstopper. You remember Kronic Pain Show 1? That, the opening match, that 5-star match that I competed in. That was a true showstopper. Then later on, I got viciously attacked before my next match. And you've never seen me at my full potential ever since. I've been close, but I never hit it. So when I'm back, I will be 100%. Not 90%, not 80%, not 50%, not 40% like I've been running on. I've been running on fumes. And yet I'm still outclassing half of the superstars in this business today, in this company. So when I'm back, the showstopper will finally, truly be home, and I will gain that world title, the IWD World Championship, and I'll finally be able to sit back at that night time, look at it, kiss that belt, finally get my reward as I look across from my beautiful, gorgeous, sexy wife, Gwen. Wow, Striker, that's very intense, and I believe in you, and I can't wait for you to come back next month and, you know, win that match, whether Sir Dave sets up for you, and go after Pitbull. I really kind of want Pitbull to win the title now, just to see you to destroy him. All the time we've got today for you, sorry, Striker, so we have to get back to this amazing Kronic Pain Show 42. Thanks for your time. See you, fans. I'll be back in a month.
Bye, Striker. Get well soon. We miss you.
Okay, so
What'd you think about that?
I was interviewing him. What do you think about that? You need to say something on the show too.
I do.
What do you think about what you just said then? Because I'll do one an interview.
I think he's gonna get better, and then he's gonna come back better than ever.
And like he said, he asked for a special match from Sir Dave. We don't know who he's going to pick for him yet.
Do you have any ideas on who he's gonna pick?
No. Not at all. Maybe bring someone new in. Maybe he'll bring a current wrestler. I don't know. But
Or do you think he's gonna try to get a title match?
Who?
Striker.
Well, he can't. Basically, Sir Dave stated that you've had too many title matches. Him and Pitbull, it was a last opportunity, and he fell short because Pitbull won it. That's why he's getting the title match. So he said, "I want a special match to come back." Obviously, I can't go for the title, but obviously, if it's a really good match, and it will put him up the rankings higher to get him closer to the belt sooner. It's like he said,
ooh, he's danced.
Like I said, once you've won it, it might be 2 to 3 months before I get my title match, because he basically plans to win every match. Then he'll get his title match eventually.
Well, hopefully he gets his title match then.
Yeah, because if he comes back and loses, he'll be bottom of the rankings and he won't get a shot again.
We're cheering for you, Striker. 1.
Here comes Crusher. 2.
3.
And it's over. Crusher is still the IWD World Champion.
Game over.
Tiger could just not go. Sorry, my word. Tiger could just not overcome the odds as we go to the match replays.
Ooh,
This was a match,
vicious
though.
kendo stick to the face.
The little dance down. Was this where he speared him from it? No. Oh, this is near the end.
Yes.
He caught him. Okay, I think they messed the replays up. It's wrong order that time. Anyway, this is a sharpshooter afterwards because that should have been at the end.
We're just trying to make him tap.
Yeah, that would embarrassingly crush Tappy and Tiger win with an amazing win if he could have made them tap out for that.
If you could hold on just a little bit longer.
Look at this, like power drive he went for. Here we go with it.
Oh!
Boom! That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Crusher. To me, he could have lost that quite easily, but that was a good win by him. Tiger, nothing to as we hit the free.
Do you think Tiger's coming out of his rookie stages?
Yeah, Tiger had nothing to complain about that. Tiger, in my eyes, basically had nothing to feel sorry about in that match. Speaking of which, we'll see you next week.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you next week.
This has been IVATOPIA
And
with
SupernovaTiffy saying
like, subscribe, that good stuff. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hopefully you guys have a Merry Christmas and hopefully you enjoyed this show. Bye! Bye-bye!
Bye, everybody.
Bye! Merry Christmas!